Do it now. I have my
You
nipples
have
first.
Sony type.
No.
Easy nipple type.
Easy nipple type, huh?
Yeah.
I never thought about piercing my nipples.
You never thought about piercing nipples? I don't believe that.
What's that?
He said he never thought about piercing his nipples. I don't believe that.
Do it now. I have my
You
nipples
have
first.
Sony type.
No.
Easy nipple type.
Easy nipple type, huh?
Yeah. You always pay back. You know,
What do I have to do with
I don't
nipples?
know. You want to show it off to the world.
You're supposed to use a ring that's long enough to cater for swelling, for expansion.
Alright.
So if they use a random ring that you choose from outside, when you get swollen, the ring becomes too short.
Right.
So you're supposed to use a ring to cater for that. That's the first thing. If it does have a hoop and a stud, right?
Right.
Come on, let's pierce it right here, please. So I'm gonna pierce you this tiny little diamond stud.
Right. Cute.
The reason I'm piercing with a straight ring and not a hoop is when you make a straight incision with a needle, you can't automatically exchange that for something bent. Because what's going to happen is going to form a resistance on the inside of the piercing, so you get a big bump on your nose. A lot of people think that the hook is so that if it hooks on anything it doesn't fall out. That's actually not what the hook is there for. Every piercing has a measurement. If I just put a random dot on your face right now and pierce you, decide you want to go home and order jewelry, or you know what size jewelry to look for.
Okay.
You wouldn't, because you just have a random dot. So you're gonna go by the measurements that the rings have to offer. This hook is not actually a hook, it's a half a round of a 5/16 hoop. So when I put this against your face and mark it, I know a 5/16 hoop is gonna fit you properly. So I'm gonna show you how cool this actually works. If you go to the mirror here, please. When I put this bad boy against your face like this, essentially what I'm doing is that.
Okay.
See? So it's a hoop.
Okay.
So the next step is, before I mark it, I need to see a frown line because I can't pierce in muscle. So if you do like this, you're like, there you go, you can see where the muscle join, right? So if you relax your face, I'm going to show you this how cool. I'm going to mark it where it needs to fall. Alright, so you see where that mark is?
Right.
Without using a hoop as a measurement, I'm going to show you how cool the hoop lines up perfect now with your mark right on the dot.
Right. That's
So
what I'm
see?
saying. Right? No, because when she did the, anyway, I'm gonna start bashing the girl. But I don't know if she pierced it, no, I can't remember her name, but she pierced it at a slant, so the exit was like fairly close to the edge of my nose. So when she put the hoop in, it was looking like
that must have
strange.
happened even if she held her hand straight. If you do use a receiving tube, your nose could buckle. Remember, your skin is pliable, so you could pierce here and have it come out here. Because if you hold the skin like that, you understand? If it does that, and then when you relax, it's going to do like that, so your piercing will be crooked. Line this up here. Okay, cool. So the most important part of that legal form we just signed there protects you. It says that I'm where my artist has to open needles in front of me. So this is why a tattoo shop is expensive. Everything is one-time use, not like a mall where you're using one gun on everybody. Hepatitis, HIV, all these things. But a brand new needle, you're not going to get that. Alright, so make sure to break a brand new needle. Alright, so we're going to get started. I'm going to put a tube inside of your nose, put the needle through, remove the tube. The tube is so that the needle doesn't go through and poke you in the septum. You're going to go into a tube and protect you from getting poked.
Yeah.
When I remove the tube, I'm going to stick a little cork at the end of the needle.
Okay.
So you ready for this?
Yeah,
Like I said, the ring will be a little long,
right.
but you want it just for your healing purposes, and then you come back in 3 weeks and I'll put a short one of it. It's all part of the cost, alright?
Okay.
I'll come this way so you baby get a good angle.
You have a name?
Fred, I guess.
Fred?
I don't know.
Be with me.
Good, you praying to that guy?
Yeah.
I think that'd be really bad.
You
Gonna
look
turn
like
your
you've
head a
been
bit this
through
way.
it, right? So he knows about
True.
these things.
Still going through it if you're looking at it properly.
Lord.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna close your eyes for 1 sec, please. So like I said, once you hold the needle 90 degrees here, take a nice deep breath in. Perfectly straight in there. Okay, there we go. So that's as bad as it gets.
Oh
Bring it
God,
up
that
on
was
this side. Making sure you get all the shots.
yeah.
Oh,
Right? Like smile.
I can't even open my eye.
Oh gosh.
Oh God.
Yeah, good. Now we can put it again.
Oh,
The shots. Alright, so the needle goes into the ring goes into the needle.
Oh.
Relax your face and we're done. It is the quickest pace. Now it's usually a lot faster, so as you can see, documenting it. A little slow with it. But
Oh, I'm feeling my ears burning off. I don't know what I have
ears
to do.
burning. I definitely not responsible for your ears.
The whole left side of my face just hot.
Line up really, really nicely. See if you hold the mirror here, please.
This was over my eye.
I can see a line up for now. This is for your tears of joy.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So I'm going to do one more clean up so you can watch in the mirror.
So cute.
What you're going to do is you're going to have 2 Q-tips. You have a dry Q-tip and one soaked in the saline, which is the salt they're going to give you. Take the dry Q-tip and put it inside your nose and lift the ring up like that.
Okay.
You soak the other Q-tip and you're coming all around your ring like this and thoroughly clean. You can probably move it up and down a couple of times if you want like that. Because you're not going to put the wet Q-tip inside your nose, okay?
Okay.
Soak around it a couple of times however you feel comfortable and dry off the top of it.
Okay.
If you don't dry it off yourself, it's going to end up with dried salt crystals all over.
Oh.
Cool, so you're going to take your time and sit up. I mean, if you're feeling sicky, lightheaded, dizzy,
I Gucci, you know.
it's good.
It's a tug.
So the next thing is I'm going to get rid of your needle. You didn't stop it. My ass was a little cool right now. Do you know what your blood type is or something positive?
No, I have no idea. I probably should, right?
Looking at it here, I feel like it's a chill thing here. See how bright red the blood is?
Right.
So it's most likely positive. If it was negative, it would be more like a tomato red. So basically positive means you have more iron. Iron is what gives you the color red. If you could be positive and have an appearance of negative if you very low in iron or if you're anemic sometimes. So that's why even by looking at it, they still have to take tests and stuff a lot of times. So you can look at blood and have an eye there. You can tell from the color and the consistency of the blood. That I'm assuming that you probably drink a lot of water.
I try.
And your blood seems to be very healthy, so that's cool.
Yay.
You know?
I don't know doctors are
Yeah. The worst thing is a sort like dark, heavy blood. So within age, that's why you get heart disease, heart attacks, kidney problems, liver problems, all different things. Yeah.
You just what are you doing? Salon?
No, well, to do this kind of work, you're supposed to be Red Cross trained.
Oh, for real?
Of course, you can't just
See,
deal with health and safety. No, I have my certificate on the wall there. You learn how to use chemicals, what to put the chemicals in to sterilize, what to do with gloves, what to wear without gloves. This is a lot, because it's easy to contaminate yourself or somebody else.
So what I'm doing first, I'm cleaning it.
When you get home tonight,
Right.
and you take your next shower,
Yeah.
you need to get that special soap, and you clean the nose last in the shower. So
Right.
bathe as normal, and just do like this, and clean around your nose, and wash your face off.
Okay.
When you finish bathing and you're drying off, just kind of do like that. Fast
So
off.
that the last time they gave me that thing in a tube, you don't need to use that.
Not in a tube. If it's oil-based, no.
It's
Don't
not-
use anything
Not
with
like
oil.
Vaseline, it's not Vaseline.
Well, that's terrible. A&D cream or something like that.
Yeah.
No, A&D cream is oil-based. So what it's going to do, instead of drying the area out, it's going to add more oil to the area and
Right.
stifle the area so you can't breathe. It's easier for bacteria to form on a tacky surface like oily surfaces. So the salt is
Kind
iodine.
of try it.
Yeah, what the iodine does, it causes a chemical reaction to the body. It stops the body from producing oil, which is what A&D will actually do. It will actually create more oil and create more problems.
Gotcha.
So this is to dehydrate, so the surface is cleaner so your body heals faster.
Okay. Cool. So how much I pay for
I'm not charging for that.
that? Oh, really?
That's your birthday gift, your birthday present.
Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome. Thank you for the
It
support.
was fun, it was painful, but it was worth it.
There you go. Fun and pain in one sentence.
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Who would have thunk?
Thanks.
You're more
Bye.
than welcome. Paparazzi.
Oh gosh.
Laters.
Alright. You can stop it.
Wait, somebody listen.